Lately, we've had a few questions about what controls the content for the Liberty New Items list in OPAC and the information boxes that use the New Items search. There are a couple of options here, so let's check it out. The two basic ways to manage newness in Liberty are either by tag or by length of time since the item was added to Liberty. That is controlled here in parameters by a parameter called 4504. Let's go and find that. You'll see it's actually one of the search or OPAC parameters. And if we look here, you'll see that the question is, should new items be identified by tag? Most of our customers say no and establish a length of time. Later, we'll talk about the advantages of using the tag itself. But let's start out with the fact of a no in this parameter, and then let's go up to the system area and look at the settings area. And you'll see that here is where we establish what's known as the new time entry scale. So it could be 30 days, or weeks, or months, or years, but you establish the length of time, and when in OPAC you either display the new items list or an information box, we'll look at the date added to Liberty and figure out whether it's still considered new or not. Now, if you said yes to that initial parameter and decided to use tagging, then we need to see what the current tag would be. And that's here in Preferences in parameter 1103. So as you can see, it is currently marked New Record. Logic would suggest that's the default setting in Liberty. If you said use tag and you had never attended this at all, pretty much everything that you owned would be tagged with New Record. So if you want a more discrete approach to newness, then it would make sense to change this tag from time to time. For example, if I decided to change it on a monthly basis, I might then add this to the end. And once I save this, anything new added to the collection would acquire a tag, New Record November 2018, and that is the tag that would be used in OPAC and information boxes to define new. This means that you can remove the tag from records that would get it automatically, dropping them from those lists, or you could add the tag to some records that you had that you wanted to consider within the new list. So this gives you more control, but it also requires you to pay more attention and to do more maintenance. In either case, if you find that you have tags that you no longer need, let's just go take a look at my resources. You'll notice that the majority of my resources have a tag that actually say New Record. So if you're not using it, or if at any point, and again to repeat, even though they are marked New Record, OPAC is currently using time, not the tag. You can come up here to Tag Manager and just easily remove that tag, or you may have a half dozen New Record type tags that you have used over the course of time. Hope this has been helpful.